What's up? Welcome back to the podcast. If you're watching the video, I need to do something about my lighting. I think it's okay, whatever. You're, the handful of people that actually see it. But yeah, I need to do something with my lighting. Plus, it's early in the morning when I'm recording right now, and it's cloudy out, so usually it helps when it's a little sunny. Anyways, we are in today for part 3 of your hot mystic summer. I hope July has been good to you so far. As you were listening, I know Mercury is in retrograde now. I think there are a couple other planets, and I'm going to be completely honest, I don't really pay attention to it too much. When shit pops off in my life, I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to blame astrology or whatever else is going on. I'm probably going to look at myself and see what's going on with me. But so part 1 was really about loving yourself. The second one was honoring your decisions, like actually listening to that voice inside of you, not the ego voice, not the one that's scared all the time and is really loud. It's more of like the subtle, like, what feels good for you? What do you want to do? And that's it, kind of ties into today. So, today I want to talk more about going somewhere new, trying new things, and why is that part of your hot mystic summer? Well, for one, I feel like traveling summer kind of goes together hand in hand. Traveling somewhere new. I mean, it is great to just like get out of your normal routine. And I know, I mean, we personally have some places that you go to multiple times. I think it's really important to go somewhere brand new and more, I mean, depending on your personality and all that good jazz. If you want, if you've got Sagittarius in your chart, you best believe you want to fucking travel all the time. And expand and just go to those places. And I'm not gonna get into the weeds, but astrocartography could be a really cool place. Really cool place. It's not a place. It could be a really good modality to tap into. I mean, obviously, if you have no idea what you're doing, get some sort of reading done. But looking at even like moving, you can look at the different lines, it'd be like your moon line, your sun line. I've got some fucking notes on this somewhere, which would have probably been helpful. I didn't know I was going this way. But living close to your Venus line might have like relationship opportunities there, or, your Jupiter line, you might find some more abundance easily in that place, and blah, blah, blah. Like the different lines mean different things, but it's really interesting. And just to see where where you're at now and how it could be affecting you. Again, we're not going to blame the planets for what's going on in our life, but it is a great opportunity to be like, this kind of tracks for the kind of lessons I've been learning here. And are you continually getting those lessons? Do you need a like, hello, we need to do something here? I almost said reality check, but I don't know if that's what the term I want to use. Anyway, though, travel, yeah. Trying something new. I don't know why travel comes to mind first, but for me, I just wanted to like talk about a couple little new things in the past few years for me. Well, I've tried a shit ton of new things in the past year. I'm just like, pause. It sounds like I'm recording this as my kids are sleeping, but I think one of them might be up and kicking his crib. So we're gonna have to talk fast. New things that I've been doing in the last, the last year. Well, the last year I've been able to kind of get back into myself. I made a post about this the weekend of my son's birthday, and just like, holy shit, like he's 2, and I finally feel like, he's not a baby anymore. I mean, he hasn't been like obviously a newborn or a baby for a while. But, when he turned 1, it's like we were done breastfeeding and done with the bottles and done with, some certain things. Those were the big things when he was 1. And just really actually transitioning from one kid to two. And shit, his first year of life was rough. And then like one to two, I mean, it's still been like, it's just like his whole childhood would be interesting, right? Um, no, it's I don't want to say sigh of relief, but it's almost like, okay, he's a little more independent, still from one to two. I don't think he started walking until after he was 14, 15 months. It's kind of like when my daughter was too. Talking about trying new things. Fuck, babies and toddlers try new things every day, all the time. And they have no fear around it. They are just seeing what is up on planet Earth. And it's great. I mean, like, that's inspiration right there. And that kind of leads me into what kind of like the last point I wanted to bring up too, which we will get there in a minute. But trying new things for me, obviously, well, it's been a little easier with the kids getting a little older and not being so as intense, like needing me. Reading has been okay, like here's some examples. Here's some examples of my life. Reading. Oh my gosh, I just started after my daughter was born. So I mean, this has been 4 years. Not saying I've never read ever. No, it was like randomly I would read shit. And then I just kind of stopped at my 20s. My 20s were a fucking shit show. And then I read Harry Potter again when I just had my daughter. So, like, when I would pump and I wasn't with her, it's kind of like, ugh, what do? I don't want to, like, fucking play on my phone. So, I would read, and then it just opened a whole can of worms in the best way possible. I've read a lot. Like, I have the Goodreads app. My goal is 30 books this year. I think I've read 17 so far, and we're at July. Like, hey, that that is amazing. My favorite, I am a big fantasy and like romance and yeah, all the girly things. But I've read quite a few, obviously, like quite a few in the past couple year alone. Of Thorns and Roses. That's probably my favorite. I just read Crescent City too this year, and also that's up there. It's funny, those are the same author. So it's like, okay, I obviously like her writing, and her little fantasy worlds are so fun. But I feel like it just expands your mind too, just the different others. Well, obviously, there's an unlimited, infinity, endless amount of books you could read. You could never read all the books that were ever written in your lifetime. You could read a shit ton, but you're not going to read them all, which is kind of cool. It's like a lot of the things I like astrology, human design. I will never learn about it all in this lifetime, but hey, I'm gonna give it a go and see what we can take on. Books have been a big thing for me. Well, obviously, like channeling, readings, all that fun stuff, that's relatively new in the past, 3 years. And that's been a whole journey. I feel like I've done more new stuff in my life, and it's helped my life unfold in different ways, and new opportunities and things come up. And like, I'm actually having areas of my career and stuff like that for once, which is great. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that exciting that I've done that was brand new. I don't know. I try to do I like cooking and baking and like trying new recipes and stuff like too, and gardening and things like that. Those are kind of skills that I'm always trying to improve. Trust me, one of my, I don't know, this is not really a secret, but this might be new to the podcast. I want to be a crazy canning lady too. So like, I'm really good with flowers and stuff. Like, I have a shit ton of flowers at my house and like ferns and cutesy plants. But when it comes to like actual like food you can eat, not the best at that so far. I mean, I've done it before, But I want to get to the point where it's like I've got this like garden and she is thriving, lots of food, and we are canning it. So we're eating that during the summer, during the winter, and just it's a whole vibe. Like that is just like I think it's so cool to be able to grow your own food, which like I mean, if you've got friggin' piece of land, no matter how big it is, you could grow something. And then they have those cool, I always thought it was interesting, those like little garden things that you could actually put in your house. If you know what I'm talking about, I don't remember what they're called, but and then it like grows plants out of it. It's like this whole thing. I don't know. Anyways, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool too. If you could have like strawberries all year round. Oh, there's nothing better than fresh strawberries. That's something new we did this year. I took my kids to, it's like a farm and they're really known for like fall and all that jazz, but I had never gone in the spring and they have like baby animal days and they have a strawberry patch, like a giant strawberry patch. And we picked strawberries and holy shit, you guys, these were the best strawberries I've ever had. And I'm like, I want that all the time. I want that all the time. We do have a strawberry plant at our house, but I've got it, like I'm learning how to do it. I've got to tweak some things. It's in a container by itself, and she got a little cold during the winter. So then the strawberries actually coming back took a while because, yeah, I live in a climate where it's not real warm until May. And so, yeah, that's a whole nother thing. See, me learning new skills there, whatever. So, and my last point of this ramble is like, if you're not sure about what to try that's new, follow your passions. Like, what actually sounds fun to you? And if you don't know, like, get a journal out, journal about it. I just saw something. Ooh, there's an orb. Hey, girl. I saw something and she was like, and now I want to buy one so bad. Although I might have, it's like I've got 1,000 notebooks here, but like having a notebook with just like blank pages to scribble your ideas, thoughts, what's you're passionate about, and like you don't have to stay in the lines or anything. I was like, oh, that looks really cool. I'm just like, I got a fucking idea dump all the time and my shit's everywhere and it would probably be good just to have it in one place. I've been using my planner for that sometimes too because let's be honest, I buy planners every year with the intention of using them and I do like the month overview so I can kind of see what's going on, but when it comes to a week by week thing, yeah, I could get better at actually using them. Anyways, that's what I can try new, right? So yeah, just reading a different book. I don't know, like signing up for a class. Like, especially if you're a mom, take some fucking time to yourself for sure. That is going to 1000% um make you feel better, honestly. And just finding the thing that's yours. And you don't necessarily have to share with your partner or your kids or whoever. You don't have to share it with anyone in your real life. You can be like, oh, I did this thing. I did pottery and it was awesome. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think my son is definitely up now. So we are going to end this episode because these are short and sweet ones. This summer we're having a fantastic July and we're going to try something new. So if you're listening to this still, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Try something freaking new today, this week.